Welcome to this week's podcast. I really hope you enjoyed our interview last week with Jonathan Viney, and we've got a great interview lined up as well for next week. So you're probably going to find a bit of a pattern happening here where you get me for a week and then we get an interview the following week, and really starting to build that now. And what's really interesting with the feedback and getting great feedback from those of you involved directly in sales, but also starting to see some really good traction with business owners as well. And what we're starting to see now as we're coming out of lockdown, I think a lot more business owners are starting to get back on that front foot, and of course looking at the operational side of their business, looking at the accounting side as well, but very much also making sure they've got their eye on the sales. Now more than ever is going to be the most critical time for selling. So what I wanted to talk to everybody about today in today's podcast is about collaboration. I think what we're going to see now is far more collaboration between companies who are targeting the same type of people, but with a hugely different product. So how I want to put this into concept, and it's something that is used a lot of the time, is collaboration, is marketing together and pooling your resources. And it's something I think is now going to really become to the forefront of a lot of people's mind. I know us as a company, we're certainly going to be doing a lot more collaboration with different companies that are targeting the same kind of people that we're targeting. And the way that you can do this, be you doing this B2C or be doing it B2B, either way works. You've got a client base. Within your client base is really valuable to other people. So I'm certainly not saying sell your client base, but what I am saying is promote other goods, products and services to your client base from those that you can collaborate with, and they can do the same. So what you want to be able to look at is, if you're starting to use digital newsletters or you're starting to use other tactics, when you are communicating with people, introduce a third party. And when you do a third party introduction, what normally happens is you are by definition recommending that particular person or that particular company, because you are mentioning them and you're highlighting them. And you want your collaboration partner to do exactly the same. So let me give you a really good example. Okay, let me give you a B2C example to start with, a really good simple one that we could do. So let's say that we've got let's say we've got a hairdresser. I know at the moment hairdressing is slowly becoming back, but let's just say you've got a hairdresser's got a really good database of people, but equally those people do not just have need for a hairdresser. They may have need for clothing, so male or female clothing. They may have a need for nail bars. They may have a need for a really good cafe or restaurant. So what you can do is you can send out an email to your base or a text message or however you're going to communicate with your client base, and you're going to say, really proud to be collaborating with X, Y and Z coffee shop. Let's take them as an example. And if you mention us, you'll get 50p off, or you'll get a free cake or a free something. You can start to build a collaboration by working together. So in that scenario, we could talk about the coffee shop, and the coffee shop would have data of people. They would then send out, say, here's our great offer. This is what we've got coming on this month. And also we're collaborating with ABC hairdressers, and they're going to offer you this great deal if you mention us. So what you're doing is you're increasing your brand awareness, you're increasing your sales, and yes, you've got to give a little bit away. But when I spoke a couple of weeks ago, I spoke about customer retention and how much cheaper it is than acquiring a new customer. So in this way, you're building a little bit of brand affinity, and you're also collaborating to a new market. Okay, let's look at a B2B setting. Let's say that you are a construction firm. You specialize in small developments. You specialize in developments with 5 or 6 executive houses. So you're really specific on what you're doing. You're looking to sell those houses. You'll have people looking to buy those houses. You may be looking to develop more areas where you can build more houses. So within that, you have a database of people that love your products. And with that, what you can then do is you can collaborate with other people that may have a base of people looking to buy your houses. So you can start to push something out there. Again, you can see how you can work with other trades. So you could work with other trades, you could work with other, say, solicitors. You could work with anybody who is involved in that to promote them and to promote yourselves. We could also look at engineering. Let's look at engineering. So you're an engineering firm, you make a particular product and you're selling into a particular sector. So you can look at another business that could sell to your sector, and you could also then collaborate in different ways. And I think now is a really key time to look at your suppliers, to look at people you supply. They could be your customers. Can you collaborate to help each other by promoting and marketing the other? It's a real key thing that you should now be looking at. So when we're looking at collaboration, it's really key that you can look around you to see who can help you and how you can help them. I really do stress that this is a really key thing for you to be looking at right now. And I certainly think people who adopt collaborations now will certainly see that it really helps to build new sales and also new business in terms of connections. So for me right now, I'm looking at collaborating with lots of different companies. We're looking to promote ourselves and promote them, etc. So you should be doing the same as well. So from today, go tonight, go this afternoon, go whenever, and actually start to write down some of the people you want to collaborate with. Start to put a strategy together. You're not going to be sharing each other's data, but what you're going to be doing is you're going to be promoting to your own base. And within this, if you look at people's reach, you can make something really strong out of this. So quite a short and sweet podcast this week, but go and collaborate, look at it and use it as a really good idea to help you drive more brand awareness and more sales for your business.